So that's the plan for today. So first of all, we need to understand percentages. What does percentage mean? So percent means out of 100. Okay? Out of 100. And obviously, 100% is the full thing. We've only just started. 100% is the full thing. It's the whole thing. And a percent of something is part of something for an amount of something. For example, if a book has 100 pages and 20% of them are missing, it means 20 pages are missing, or 20 out of 100 pages are missing. So have a look at the percentage symbol then. That's what it looks like, the percentage symbol. But what does it actually mean? What does it actually mean? Well, when we look at it, it's made up of a circle, or a zero, or a dot, or whatever you want to call it, a line, and another circle. That's a divide sign. There's your line, there's your two dots. So it's a divide sign. It's a 1 and 2 noughts. 100. Yeah? So that percentage symbol actually means divide by 100. That's what it means. Okay? That's what I want you to remember. I want you to visualise that slide and think to yourself, if I see that percentage symbol, I know it means divide by 100. So how can we put that into maths? Well, the first way we need to do it is to find the percentage of something. So here's our example. 15% of 80 out, we work 15% of 80 out, okay? Now let's imagine we're using a calculator on this. We're going to work from left to right because that's the way we do things. It's the way we read, it's the way we write down. So why don't we do maths in the same way? Makes sense to me. 15% of 80. 15, we know what that percentage sign means. It means divide by 100. So that's 15, divide by 100. The of becomes a times sign. 15 divided by 100 times 80 equals 12. It's as simple as that. Okay? So all you've got to remember that when you see any number next to the percentage sign, that number divide by 100. So what's 85% of 620? Try to do it on your calculator. See what we can come up with. 85% of 620. Answer for that. We got your brain's not working. Is the calculator working? That's more important. Have we got 527?
Yeah, but I didn't think that was right, but is it? I guess
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, then, great point. I like that point. I didn't think that was right. As a quick kind of look at that particular question, you can see 85% is nearly 100%. So 100% of 620 would be 620. So 85% has got to be another quite high number, hasn't it? So 527, yeah, you're in the right ballpark there. You've got the right answer. So you can see by just looking at that number, you know it's going to be a biggish number because that's quite a big portion of 620. So it was a good point there. Show that you made that it didn't quite look right, but by just thinking, yeah, 85% is a big number. So it's got to be somewhere up in the 500s, definitely. Now obviously there's another way of working this out, and other people use this method, and I particularly am not so keen on it, but if you want to use it, you can do it the other way. Okay? You can do it from right to left. You start at the back end and you work towards the front. And you do it like this. 80 divided by 100 times by 15. You get the same answer. It's just another way of doing it. Some people prefer that method, some people prefer the other method. It's entirely up to yourself. You use whichever one you feel most comfortable working with. personally, I prefer the other one because it's the way we do things. This, you're working backwards. Yeah, you're working backwards. I mean, it's easy to get confused. Is it 80? Is it 80 times 100 divided by 15? Or is it 80? 80 times 15 divided. It's easy to get a little bit mixed up. Whereas coming this way, 85 divided by 100 times 60, it makes more sense. Yeah, it makes more sense. Okay. Shall we try a few before we move on to some in the workbook? Or shall we do the workbook first? No, let's try a few. What is 54% of 345? We'll just do the top one. Just do this first one first, and then we'll do it if you're in the workbook, and we'll do some more. So what is 54% of 345? Any answers? We've got some answers. Does anyone want to shout an answer out? Does anyone give us a clue what an answer is?
186.3.
186.3. £186.30p. Yeah, it is. Well done. Perfect. Yeah, we're on a roll. Let's do the second one. A jacket priced at £49.99p has been discounted by 17.5%. How much is the discount? How much is the discount? So what's the sum? Well, the sum's, what is 17.5% of £49.99? Let's work that out. Let's see if we can work that out. Not a lot of discount that, by the way, I don't think it is anyway. Anybody want to hazard a guess? What about £8 something, I'm guessing? £8.75, £8.75. You might have £8.74 in there, that's okay. Use close as close, use close. Anybody else struggle with that one? That was okay? Question 3. John scored 72% in his recent maths exam. If the exam was out of 64, what was John's result? So what's the question asking you? It's asking you what is 72% of 64. Yeah? 72% of 64. Got an answer for that? 46. Has anybody got anything different to 46?
46.0.
So 46, yeah, 46, yeah, 46. Perfect, you get the hang of these. Last but not all means least, the price of a new laptop is £988. There's an offer of 15% off the full price if bought before the end of the month. How much would be off the price of the laptop if bought before the end of the month? There's a lot of words in there, but there's only two numbers. There's only two numbers. Okay, so how much are we getting knocked off that laptop when we go to buy it? What are they going to knock off for us? Any ideas? £148.20. Perfect. Where I can win this with these?
Yeah, just number 3. Why have some of us got the £46.08?
Which I just rendered it.
Because, yeah, so just round it up.
Or down,
Bow down.
Just rendered it up or down. Yeah, just rendered it up. Let's do a few in the workbook. So